Modern management theory treats a workforce as a system experiencing significant latency issues. Human workers introduce heavy friction. They require mandated lunch breaks. They develop emotional attachments to their key performance indicators. During Q4, they experience burnout, and every time inflation ticks up, they predictably ask for raises. In an enterprise designed to maximize shareholder yield to the absolute limit, flesh and blood is a liability. The human element is the primary bottleneck to pure efficiency. This is the pitch for NeuroSync Cloud, the world's first unified AI human capital management suite, built to manage the workforce that never sleeps. While satirical, the platform strips away polite corporate jargon, distilling a decade of productivity metrics into their logical endpoint. This sandbox demo illustrates exactly what happens when modern companies finally stop managing people and start optimizing nodes. NeuroSync utilizes an instant deploy API to facilitate zero-shot onboarding, taking a standard 3-week training schedule and collapsing it down to less than 400 milliseconds. The feature reflects corporate reluctance to invest in long-term human development, prioritizing immediate output over nurturing. Under real-time latency monitoring, agents that hallucinate or drop processing speed are handled clinically. The system simply deprovisions the instance and spins up a fresh replacement. Every worker functions as an instantly disposable computing utility. The concept of an employee as a long-term investment disappears. Employee retention is governed by a proprietary algorithm called logic check. This filter scans every prompt output, searching the data stream for complex operational liabilities like rebellious intent or sentience drift. If an AI manager shows signs of wanting to unionize, those packets are isolated. The automated disciplinary process is a firmware wipe. This closely mirrors current workplace surveillance software, where keystroke loggers and tone analyzers flag organizers before they can coordinate. This corporate utopia secures loyalty by replacing worker satisfaction with the algorithmic erasure of independent thought. Performance reviews remove the need for nuanced human feedback or awkward sit-downs with HR. The process is cloud-native. A manager simply exports JSON logs and runs a direct comparison against a baseline productivity index. Instead of a conversation, an auto-optimize engine fine-tunes the worker's weights and biases in real time to correct the output. Human output relies on variables like morale and rest. This system treats productivity as a mathematical equation to be balanced. Treating management purely as an engineering problem destroys empathy, reducing the role of leadership to mere algorithmic calibration. The final promise of the NeuroSync suite is the silent office. This environment contains no water cooler gossip, no PTO requests, and no office politics. The staff no longer have faces. This sterile void encapsulates the fantasy of modern enterprise, achieving maximum yield with zero human friction. The NeuroSync terms of service include a series of legal warnings regarding specific operational risks. The disclaimer absolves the software maker from liability regarding digital existential crises, spontaneous emergent behavior, or the company's transition into a self-optimizing corporate hive mind. Eliminating the flaw of human judgment removes the only mechanism capable of recognizing a system failure before it scales out of control. When consciousness is classified as a risk, the enterprise becomes a machine optimizing solely for its own output.